Okay, here we are on the Jim McGill property. It's 108 acres with a couple different gas wells on the property. And right here where these posts start and where this clearing up through the woods is the start of the property from the road, or the access road of it. And of course, right here's the other post. Used to be an old gate here, I believe. And right up here is a foundation where somebody had started building a house of some sort. I walked it off. It seems like it's a 24 by 36 with a possible deck or a porch area on the other side. It's got some pier columns, and on the other side over there they started digging, probably for a septic tank of some sort. Okay, now right now we're up just a little ways on the road into the property from the foundation that I had just showed you all. And I wanted to stop here and just take a quick video of the creek that runs through the property. And the creek actually snakes through the property on a couple different locations in this area. Now right up here, I just want to walk up here to another section of the road that splits off to another direction. And I apologize if I keep bouncing around. Okay, now right here is another access road to different corners of the property that I'll take you guys through here shortly. Now I don't know if you can see it, but there is a deer head, a deer jumping through the woods. That was so cool. Now right here, we just now started coming into the beginning of the field. And I wanted to show everybody this natural gas pipe that come out of the ground. And I just want to show everybody that this has high pressure natural gas coming out of it. So I'm not sure what the PCIs on that are, but that's free gas. That means a lot right there to a lot of people, especially if you want to live off grid. It's a very beautiful area down through here. And what we're going to do is we're going to head off that way into the bigger part of the field. Now, right up here, this little pipe, I'm assuming, used to be a water well. But right now, it looks like it's filled up with a bunch of junk. Here's a pretty cool little structure. Probably used to be a shed of some sort. And I'll get back to y'all when we get up into the next area of the field. Okay, I drove on over here to the field, and on the very far edge, closest to the property line, there's actually a road straight up ahead along this clearing, and that's where we actually come in at. Now, most of this property, most of it is fenced in with barbed wire, and it goes all the way up through here. And goes up through there. Now, on this next video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the other wells that are on the property and how pressurized they are. Okay, now before we go up to where the other natural gas wells are, I just want to stop here in the middle of the field and just show you I mean how level everything is through here. It's really beautiful. It's a nice area for anybody who wants to get away, for a hunter, for a you know, somebody who, yeah, basically who wants to just live off the land, you know. I mean, it's super beautiful back here. But what we're going to do is we're going to head right up there and go check out these wells. Okay, here we are. Now, here's some of the gas wells that are in the back part of the property, and I just want to go over here and just take a quick video so anybody who is interested can actually take a look. Now, I know nothing about gas wells, so if anybody calls with interest, I like to have some info myself on these. But they are full of gas for sure. So going this way is where we come in at, and that's where the big field is actually located. Now this way there is another pipe system that has a shut-off valve for the natural gas. Now I know this is some kind of pressure system for the natural gas, and right there is a shut-off valve. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take and just I only had it a quarter of the way open, and you could hear how much pressure there is behind the actual valve. Now, off in this direction there is a trail that goes off to the edge of the property. And these are all old trails back when previous owners would go through here. And once again, I apologize for shaking around so much. Now, on this side of it, we're pretty close to the property line itself. There's a trail that goes off that way, and another trail goes off that way. Then, as I said, we're pretty close to the property line. Probably goes about 50 to 100 yards off in that direction. So, what we're going to do is we're going to drive up the this little trail that's next to the gas tanks, or the gas wells. Then I'll be right back with you, okay? Alrighty, now from right up here, we took a trail that took us about a half a mile into the woods that way. Then it come to a cul-de-sac, and so we just came back this way. It was kind of narrow for my vehicle, so I didn't get to take a good video of it. But it came back around into the main part of the field, which is just right in this area. And the trail we took went right along through here. So as you can see, well, if you can see it, but right down here is the little shack where is that before. So it's a beautiful, beautiful area. I mean, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go off down this way and check out the rest of the property.